Hello everybody, this is Engineer Isaiah Tube, and I am back once again here with another unboxing review of another toy that I bought on eBay, brand new in the original box. Surprisingly, this cost me over $200 just because of how rare he is, even though he's just a small train. And, well, my brothers and mom and I just got back from a little trip that we were on. And I bought a souvenir, which I'd like to show you during this unboxing video. So I'm going to put the phone down and unbox this package for you. And we're going to see what it is. Alright, let's get this package open. Just got to make sure it's in front of the camera. I appear to be having a couple of technical difficulties. Trying to get this. Okay, this is perfect. Alright guys, it's been a while since I've gotten another package in the mail. It's been probably maybe about a few months ago. Oh, but finally the time has come. It's mail time. Mail time once again. Alright. Now let's pull it out. Yes! Yes. Yeah! Ah. 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 Alright guys, I got it out of the box, and now here it is. It is Thomas and Friends, Trackmaster Hank the American Engine. Yeah, American Engine. The engine. When I was a little kid, and when I first got Trackmaster Hank, I've always thought, hey, this is a pretty interesting character. But why? How come I've never seen him on TV? This is incredible. And I've never seen anything like this new in the box. I can't believe I paid over $200 for this thing. Just for this guy. And boy, he sure was worth it. This is Hank the American Engine. The big, strong, dark violet steam locomotive that appeared only in one episode of season 12. Oh, which is the half model, half of CGI by Thomas and Friends TV series. As we all know Hank from Thomas and Friends. He appeared in an episode where he was a new engine on Odor and he wanted to be helpful, since he was such a big, strong engine, capable of pulling long freight trains and heavy loads, just like Murdoch from Thomas and Friends. I mean, just like Murdoch, the big marigold engine. However, though, Thomas the Tank Engine thought that Hank was being rather cheeky, and he didn't want Hank to help him. He thought he can do it all by himself. But when Thomas the Tank Engine had a very big load, he found out that it was much more difficult than he expected. Thompson Tank Engine ended up facing the consequences, and he burst a valve in his boiler. It's a real bummer that Hank didn't appear in more episodes. He's such a great character. And let me tell you guys, it is so easy to have a Trackmaster Hank new in the original box from my Thomas and Friends collection. You can also get him new in the box that comes with train tracks, or you can get him in the Playrail era box style. Where, of course, I have to say, I remember how much fun it was having Trackmaster Hank in my Thomas and Friends collection. He is a wonderful character, and he's practically pretty highly detailed. He's a tender-powered engine, just like Trackmaster Murdoch, which last time I did an unboxing review. I did an unboxing review of last time when I got him way back in February of 2022, which was probably about maybe 3 years ago. I love how Hank comes with this red caboose, and Hank just looks nice pulling it. I think Hank is based off I think Hank in the steam locomotive that Hank is based on is the Pennsylvania 1361 steam locomotive that ran and way back in the year 1986. Which videos of that train can be found on YouTube, where pretty much every single video featuring that train takes place where weather there is dark gray and cloudy and is rain. Which of course Hank is definitely based on the 462 American type steam locomotive, which we're working for the Pennsylvania Railroad, of course. I think that's what Hank is based off of. He's based off of a Pennsylvania steam locomotive. That's why he's called Hank the American engine, which, by the way, he is incredibly highly detailed. I love those wheels and side rods on his cab. His tender is literally phenomenal, and I love how it says "New Friend" and how is the original old Thomas and Friends Trackmaster logo at the bottom. And it says is 1 AA battery. It says here that 1 AA battery is required, but batteries are not included. And I love how it said as Hank in blue lettering inside and the golden tag, I think. And I love how it says motorized 3+, and I love the picture of the original classic Thomas and Friends Trackmaster logo railway system sign. I really love the original classic nostalgic Thomas and Friends railway system Trackmaster logo. Of course, this version of Hank is really phenomenal. It's practically better version. It's much better than the Taken Player wooden railway version any day. And I have a pretty good feeling only that this product won't need much tape. I love how he looks like from the front and the side, and how he looks and this side too. Of course, I literally can't believe I paid over $200 for this train. It was worth it. It was worth the price, still, because I'm not going to open it. The Trackmaster Hank that we all know and love was created by the hit toy company back in 2008. I was only 3 years old back then. And I probably have had Hank since I was 3 years old too. And at the back of the box, it says you can collect more characters. There's Hank, which I already have now, with the green garbage steam locomotive, floor, or the yellow tram engine, engine, Thomas and Hector, Proteus, and Silly Billy. Billy. I used to have Billy too when I was a kid, and I also had Whiff, but I never had Hector or Flora or Proteus. But one thing's for sure, it would be nice if I could have them all. But for now, I'm pretty happy with Hank, and boy, he sure is a beauty. He's definitely just as cool as Murdoch. This is definitely this is the second time I've had Trackmaster Hank. He's such a colorful engine, and I love the way how he looks new in this original box. And of course, this is a new addition of my Thomas and Friends Trackmaster collection, and I am going to be keeping it in the box forever because as I paid so much money for him, and it's not worth it, and he's incredibly hard to find. I'm brand new in the original box. I'm so glad I paid for him. And he's really neat. And I just really love the way how he looks new in the box. This will be a great addition to my collection. And yes, like I said, he's brand new, never ever been opened. Factory sealed in the original box, and has pretty great 100 100% mint condition. Actually, no. Hank is definitely 100% mint. Hank is in 100% mint condition. And as a matter of fact, I have a pretty good feel. And as a matter of fact, pretty much don't see any damage on this box. There might not be any need to add tape onto him. This is really neat, guys. Well, I had to say that Hank will be a great addition to my collection. I love how he also has that shiny golden Belle. And speaking of Belle, if I didn't know any better, I say Hank looks like a larger, tender version of Belle. He kind of looks like Belle, from Thomas and Friends' Day of the Diesels. Who had the same. Yeah. I can name a few things that Hank and Belle have in common. They're both violet. Their colors, they're both violet, and have red wheels. They both have a shiny golden bells. Golden bells. They're both very powerful engines, and they're both great helpers. It's too bad. And their first debuts were both in CGI. Yeah, and I also really like that bright red cow catcher from the front. And it's amazing how he has those fake wheels. When I actually first got Trackmaster Hank, which I used to play with when I was a kid. It was in the car, and when I realized that I was holding on to Hank, I was really confused. It was when I first saw Hank. I mean, who was this train? Who was Hank? How come I've never seen him before? I said to myself. But one thing's for sure, was that I did like the way how he looked, and he did seem like a fun toy train to play with. I liked his wheels and side rods, and despite I didn't know who he was, I thought he was a really highly detailed train. Although for some odd reason, whenever I look at his nose, I can't help but think of him as the Joker from Batman, and because of the way how his nose looks. Other than that, though, he's a spectacular, very wholesome train. I also like the fact that he talks like a cowboy in the Thomas and Friend series. He is from the USA, and obviously, you see, when it comes to American USA train, it means there's always a lot of cowboy talk. Oh, howdy, partner. Partner, let's go for a train ride. Like that. And seriously though, I've never had a Trackmaster character new in the box like this before. This is my this is the second time I am owning Hank for my Thomas and Friends collection, and boy, I mean, this is incredible. Look at how highly detailed all those side rods and wheels are. This is incredible, and pure nostalgia. Nostalgia for me. Now, I literally remember the day I first got Hank. I was in the car and I just found myself holding him in my hands. He was a really nice looking toy train. And I love the fact that he came with this red caboose. Or should I say red brake van. Ever since I started collecting Thomas and Friends toys new in their boxes that I would keep in their boxes forever, I have to say that I'm pretty crazy about these original nostalgic Thomas and Friends toys new in their original boxes that are from the 2000s, especially the ones made by the Hit Toy Company and Tomy Thomas and Friends toys. I mean, just looking at this Thomas and Friends toy, a lot of nostalgic memory. Just looking at this brings back a lot of nostalgic memories of my old childhood past, and I really love these type of boxes where you can see the whole train. You both saw it's in both the front and the back of the train instead of just one side. The way how Thomas, Emily, Molly, and Murdoch are packed up in their boxes. I can't wait to see what Hank will look like when I add him into my collection. Hank is a really neat character, and I think he's very special. He would have appeared in more episodes because that would have been cool. I love the way how he looks from the top and the bottom. I mean this is just neat. Despite he was a new friend, now he's considered a new friend back in 2008. Nowadays, now that it's been quite a few years ago, maybe like 17 or 16 years ago, I'm happy to say that Hank is definitely an old friend now. And let me tell you, he's one special train. I'm definitely very positive he's based off on the classic Pennsylvania 1361 4 or X2 steam locomotive, American steam locomotive. Kind of think of it, I have a theory that maybe Hank, when Hank came to Sodor, he was painted in different colors to blend in with the other trains. Back where he comes from, he probably works for the Pennsylvania Railroad because he takes inspiration from a Pennsylvania steam locomotive. And boy, I just love the way how Hank looks. And seriously, everything about this toy is just pure nostalgia. I remember I was 3 years old way back in 2008, and I do have some fond memories of playing with Trackmaster Hank. Of course, while I had Trackmaster Hank, I also had Trackmaster Lady. And for some reason, I actually attached his tender to the back of Lady one time. And you guys ought to let me know in the comments on your thoughts on Hank. And let me know if you guys would like to own him new in the box for your Thomas and Friends collection into someday. And as a matter of fact, I can tell you guys, is that one YouTube channel inspired me to start collecting Thomas and Friends toys new in their original boxes that I would keep in their boxes forever for the rest of my life. My inspiration comes from one of my favorite YouTube channels, which is called Muddy Poppins. Muddy Poppins is the reason why. You guys should check out Muddy Poppins. It's a really super cool, fun, and entertaining Thomas and Friends YouTube channel, and I recommend when you check it out his channel on YouTube. Muddy Poppins, if you're watching this video, you should know that your wonderful, awesome collection of both new and used toys has inspired me inspire me to start collecting Thomas and Friends toys new in their original boxes myself. Oh, and thanks to you, I now have a Trackmaster Hank new in the original box. Also, thank you to the person who sold this to me. This shipped all the way from the state of New Jersey, which is definitely a state I would like to visit someday, since I haven't been all over the U.S. And on Thomas and Friends lovers, if you're watching, you should check out the full episode of Thomas and Friends where Thomas meets Hank for the first time. Sadly, he only makes one debut. Other than that, though, Hank is a wonderful character, and he'll always have a place in my heart. My heart. And I'm so glad that I finally have Hank new in the original box. In his original box. For years, I've always wanted to get Trackmaster Hank new in the box, and finally my dream has come true. Of course, I would also like to get at the 2012 boiler powered version of Trackmaster Hank someday for my Thompson Friends collection, because I think that's that version of Trackmaster Hank is highly detailed. Well, too. Other than that, though, I do like the 2008 version slightly more because I think it gets a little slightly bigger, or more colorful, and brings back like more nostalgic memories. I would also like to get the wooden railway version of Hank, the take and play and the take and play kind. I love this version of Hank. And I think you guys should get this character for your Thomas and Friends collection. If you haven't already. Literally, I'm feeling pretty nostalgic just looking at Hank new in the box. I paid over $200 for him. And I have to admit it was worth it because he is incredibly special. Now, before I start wrapping things up, I have a bonus that I want to show you. Be right back. Well, stuffed animals, as trained. Sorry, guys. Sorry, viewers. I started speaking of my stuffed animals by accident. What I meant to say was, well, I'm kind of running out of things to say about Trackmaster Hank. But man, let me tell you guys, Trackmaster Hank is one of the best classic Thomas and Friends Trackmaster toys to get new in the original box for any Thomas and Friends collection you have. And I love that orange background underneath Hank's wheels. And seriously, I do like this red caboose. It's so colorful. And that Trackmaster logo is just pure nostalgia for me. Everything about Trackmaster Hank being new in the box is just pure nostalgia. He's brand new, never ever been opened, factory sealed in the original box. And has 100% mint condition, and literally never ever been opened at all. And I'm going to keep him in the box forever because I think it would be a big waste just to take him out of the box and play with him. For years I've wanted to get a Trackmaster Hank new in the box, and finally my dream has come true. I can't wait to add him to my collection of brand new Thomas and Friends merchandise. Not only that, very lately, since February 6, 2025 this year, I started watching Paw Patrol for the very first time. Starting with season 1, of course. For more than 2 months. For just a little more than 2 months, I have been watching Paw Patrol for a very long time. I finished the first 10 complete seasons of Paw Patrol on Paramount Plus. Although I was able to notice that some of the episodes were missing. Probably because some episodes got banned for certain reasons. And then I watched the complete season 11 on Prime Video because season 11 of Paw Patrol wasn't on there. Probably because the last 7 episodes haven't been made yet. But I'm willing to wait. Thomas and Friends has been part of my childhood for a very long time. Although during Or sometime I'm in the 2010s. I just heard about Paw Patrol when I got interested in watching Paw Patrol. And for years I've wanted to watch that show, but for years I wasn't able to. I had no access to any of the full episodes. I could have asked my mom, but for some reason I hesitated to ask. Until I got so interested in Paw Patrol that I actually wanted to watch it for myself. Until today. On February 6th, 2025, I have been watching Paw Patrol ever since. I finished all 11 seasons of Paw Patrol, all four TV movies, and all two Paw Patrol movies, such as Paw Patrol the movie and Paw Patrol the Mighty movie. All that's left now for me to watch is Rubble and Crew, the Paw Patrol spinoff. And now let me just show you my bonus review. My bonus review of the Nickelodeon Paw Patrol All Paws gift set, which includes 10 figurines. And figurines: Zuma, Chase, Sky, Marshall, Rocky, Tracker, Rubble, Rex, Everest, and Liberty. Since February 6, 2025, my dream of watching full episodes of Paw Patrol finally came true. And after watching all 11 seasons, all four TV movies, all two big screen movies, I'm proud to say that I'm a huge fan of Paw Patrol myself, with the top dog being Chase as the main pup. I think Chase is the main character for Paw Patrol. The main top dog, that is. Well, Ryder, of course, is the main human character. I know this video is supposed to be about Hank, but this product that I'm showing you is just a bonus. The Paw Patrol All Paws gift set and includes 10 figurines which is a great way to get started on your Paw Patrol toy collection. And I love how it has that CGI animated picture of Chase and Sky running and jumping and leaping as they smile to their audience who are watching them. And I love the background of the Adventure Bay Tower. And I love how it has the first complete 10 Paw Patrol characters, which is perfect for representing in the first 10 seasons of Paw Patrol. Like Chase can represent in season 1, while Liberty represents season 10 of Paw Patrol. As for Tracker, he's the only one who has the cowboy hat and speaks a little bit of Spanish, just like Handy Manny. And let me tell. And what are my thoughts on Paw Patrol? Well, ever since I've been watching it on February 6, 2025, I think Paw Patrol is a really great TV show for any child at any age. And despite I'm 20 years old, I still feel like I'm 10 years old. I think because of my autism, it's probably that probably explains why I'm obsessed with watching Paw Patrol, even though I'm an adult, though I'm a 20-year-old adult, and not some 10-year-old child. But other than that, though I think I'll never be too old for watching little kid shows like Paw Patrol. I think Paw Patrol might be my all-time favorite Nick Jr. TV show. I really hope Blue's Clues and you will have a crossover with Paw Patrol someday. Of course, I've never seen. I've only seen the 3 full episodes of Blue's Clues and you on the official channel, but official Blue's Clues and you YouTube channel. But other than that, though I hope Blue's Clues will have a crossover with Paw Patrol someday, considering the fact they're both dog power or related in a television series. I love the iconic Paw Patrol logo and Nickelodeon logo at the top. You can go at the top. Created by Spinmaster Entertainment, and if I flip it around, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, you can see all the characters jumping, being running and leaping toward or the camera, and is looking directly to their audiences. Ace is in the very middle, with the other pups side by side, working together as a team. It also says to collect the Paw Patrol Lookout Tower for your collection, and it also says to go to www.pawpatrol.com. Same for Trackmaster Hank here. It said the back of the box, the bottom of the box says to go to www.thomasandfriendstrackmaster.com. I mean, I think that's what it says. Let me see. It's go to www.thomastrackmaster.com. And let's just say that this Paw Patrol gift set is a great 8-star for anybody who's just getting into the hobby of watching Paw Patrol or playing any of the Paw Patrol video games. There's not much to say about. There's really no instruction. It's because they're just figurines that don't really move around or do anything. And again, there's Marshall, Rocky, Heat Tracker, Everest, Rex, Chase, Sky, Rubble, Liberty, and Zuma. Everest and Sky. Hold on a second. I hear someone coming. I need to pause the camera. Sorry about that. And I just really love these pups. One of the reasons why I love Paw Patrol so much is because I really like cute animals. And I've been obsessed with puppies since I was a little kid. So that does explain one of the reasons why I love Paw Patrol so much. Somehow I just discovered Paw Patrol, and I got interested in watching it. Chase and Marshall are my top two all-time favorite Paw Patrol male characters. While Everest, Sky, and Coral are my top three all-time favorite Paw Patrol female characters. And for those of you who don't know who Coral is, she's the first merpup who can talk, and appears in one of the first episodes of season 9 of Paw Patrol, such as the Aquapup series. And I love how Sky and Coral blend their voices together to create a beautiful harmony of music as they sing together. And they both kind of remind me of Olivia the Pig. Plus that other purpley princess character, which they decide to switch places, just like the Prince and the Pauper. And they both have, and just like Sky and Coral, when they sung that beautiful Merpup lullaby, when they were singing a beautiful song in the middle of the night time, and their voices blended well together to make such a beautiful harmony. Not to mention, it's so amazing to know that they're both voiced by actual children. And I have no doubt, that despite that Paramount used to own a little bit of My Little Pony Generation 3, I think a crossover between My Little Pony Generation 3 and Paw Patrol would be nice. Would be nice. And as a matter of fact, you guys can also let me know in the comments if you think that My Little Pony should cross paths with Paw Patrol. Any generation of My Little Pony will do, especially Generation 3 or Generation 4, Friendship is Magic. I think Friendship is Magic and Paw Patrol will have a lot in common, with the fact that they both have a main six, and a special leader who is not the main character. If I didn't know any better, I'd say Chase would be perfect for playing the role of Twilight Sparkle, since he's the main top dog, while Twilight Sparkle is the main top pony. As for Marshall, he'd probably play the role of Fluttershy, considering the fact he's a little shy himself when it comes to stage fright. Of course, or some would probably say that Sky would play the role of Fluttershy. Considering the fact I found a video on YouTube where Sky is playing the role of Fluttershy. Well, I don't think Sky is really not like Fluttershy that much because well, for one thing, Sky is a lot more courageous than Fluttershy, though she is terrified of eagles, and Fluttershy eagles. But like Fluttershy, Sky did have moments where she was able to conquer her certain fears. And let me tell you, this Paw Patrol toy is a great start. This is my very first Paw Patrol toy, and I'm proud to say that it's about time I started my Paw Patrol toy collection. And this is a good start. I think the next Paw Patrol product I would like to get are some DVD packs and gift sets, along with more Paw Patrol toys, of course. But for now, this is a good start. Anyways, I better wrap this video up because it's getting a bit too long. As a matter of fact, I'll put Hank in front, so you can see what they both look like together. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video of Trackmaster Hank new in the original box of the 2008 hit toy company Thomas and Friends Trackmaster Hank with Master Hank. What are your thoughts on Hank? And do you what are your thoughts on Hank? Do you like the way how he looks? Do you like the way how he moves around? And what are your thoughts on this Paw Patrol All Paws gift set? Other than that, though, Hank is the main reason why I'm making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video of Trackmaster Hank, and plus this Paw Patrol bonus review. This review that I'm talking about. Well, I recommend both Thomas and Friends and Paw Patrol. I think Thomas and Friends and Paw Patrol are great TV shows for kids who have autism just like me, and both shows are very colorful and have lessons about friendship and teamwork. I wonder what would happen if Hank from Thomas and Friends met the Paw Patrol. Actually. But one thing's for sure, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to share your thoughts in the comments about the Trackmaster Hank and the Paw Patrol All Paws gift set. And share and post comment. And feel free to leave some comments about your thoughts on both Thomas and Friends and Paw Patrol. Can you believe? This also explains why I've uploaded a couple of clips from Paw Patrol onto my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoy the video. And well, I just want to say that. What was I going to say next? Well, I got a new bedspread. I forgot to mention the new changes about the room. I got a new couch, and as you can also see, I forgot to mention that I got some new curtains, and I actually have a new bedspread. And I'm sorry about all the pile of stuffed animals. It's not very neat and tidy like it normally is. But I forgot to share those things with you. I have a new bedspread and some new curtains, which means my bed is more comfortable than usual. And thanks to these new curtains that my mom was able to help me get for my bedroom, the sunshine is no longer coming in, which means I'll be able to enjoy watching TV better during the daytime. And don't forget to click the thumbs up button and subscribe up to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell for more videos every day. And be sure every day, so you won't miss out on any new videos that I upload to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to leave a comment or two, or a lot of comments. Don't forget to leave comments on this video too after you watch it, and share your thoughts on the thoughts. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Next time. And remember, God made you special, and He loves you very much. Goodbye.